This just might be the coolest video that I've ever done. And that is because recently my mom discovered my old Pokemon card collection. And not just one binder full of Pokemon cards, but we got 2 binders full of Pokemon cards. And I get to see it for the first time in like 20 years. And you get to be here with me. Hey, what's going on everybody? Brian here. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be so cool. Guys, I'm so excited to see what's in these binders. I have almost no idea, and I say almost because I peeked inside one of these binders just to get an idea of what was inside of it. And I gotta say, it is the weirdest collection that I've seen in a long time. And before you ask, I do not know who Derek is. I had a couple friends named Derek back in the day. I don't remember trading Pokemon cards with them. Maybe I picked this up at a yard sale or something. Now, I don't know if anything in here is going to be extremely valuable. I would hope so. I hope we find a couple holos in here, and I hope we find some cards in good condition. Well, guys, without further ado, I've waited long enough to crack into this binder, so let's do it. Oh, all right. So first page, and we got this Flareon, and I think this is the Flareon from, oh, it's coming out of its sleeve here. What did I do here? What did I do? All right, Flareon from Jungle, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Condition looks actually kind of bad, so let's hope not all our collection is this marked up. I mean, at least it was protected. That's cool though, check it out. We got Flareon, it's a nice holo. Oh man, that is awesome. And then, come over here, I think this is a Topps card. Yeah, it's a Pikachu, so I'm not sure if this is worth anything. And I'm gonna say that a lot, guys. I don't know what a lot of these cards are gonna be worth, but yeah, I don't know where this came from. I really don't remember. If you guys know anything about any of these cards we go through, let me know. I'd love to know more about it. And I'm not gonna sit here and research every single card, but we got a lot of cool things. Let's see. Oh, it looks like we got some stacks of cards in here too, so it's not just one card per sleeve, which is interesting. Wonder if they're all the same. Oh, look at this. So this, I believe, is the Japanese, like the first backing they were using. Let's see what it is. Yeah, okay, so that's coughing. I don't remember what set that'd be from. Okay, so I had the English and the Japanese. So this is what I'm talking about. It's weird because I don't know where a 6-year-old got Japanese cards from. No idea. Yeah, my mom hit me up like a couple weeks ago and said that she found my old Pokemon card collection. And so yeah, I had to go down and see her and pick it up. Check it out, Brock's Geodude. This is from, let's see, one of the gym, either Gym Challenge or Gym Heroes. Yeah, either Gym Challenge or Gym Heroes, I'm not sure which one. So we got 2 of these. Pretty cool. No holos besides the Flareon yet. I was hoping this would be like a binder full of holos, or at least like find a page that was just stacked with holos. So here we got some Gravelers. All right, check it out, Machoke. Man, how many cards are in here? Dark Machoke. Nice. Team Rocket, I assume? Yeah, it's gotta be Team Rocket. Okay, this is really actually kind of difficult to get all these cards out. I think I'm gonna take them all out actually, like literally every single card. And I'm just gonna reorganize them because this binder's falling apart. Look at this one, Smogo. Is that a Spanish card? It's gotta be, right? Smogo. This is what I'm talking about. This is a weird collection, right? Look, there's another Smogo. That is, no, Smogo Go. Smogo Go. Is this even real? What is this? Smogo and Smogogo. Any Spanish-speaking people, let me know. Is that what the cards are like? All? Oh, wow. But Japanese, oh man, this is so crazy. All right, next page. Hey guys, Brian here from the editing room, and Believe it or not, it took me like an hour to go through this binder. So to help things move along, to set a better pace, decided to fast forward through a lot of these commons and uncommons. I do slow down when I get to some of the cooler finds and some of the hits, but you'll see at the end of the video, I lay out all the cards and I have them organized by set. And I'll go through and show all those cards that I found at the very end. If you want to skip to that, just check out the timestamps linked in the description. And because it took me so long to go through this and organize the cards as well as editing, I'm gonna have to do a part 2 for the second binder. So stay tuned for that. This is a good time to mention, if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. And guys, I really hope you're enjoying this. With that out of the way, enjoy. Oh, check that out. All right, we got Topps Charmeleon. Let's get this bad boy out. Maybe he's worth something. Actually, there's something behind it. Oh, please be a Charizard. Hey, all right. Not a holo. I'm assuming there was like a holo version of this Charizard that's probably worth something. The non-holo? I'm not sure. Maybe he still carries the Charizard tax. I'd imagine. Probably like 50 bucks, maybe like 20 or something like that. I don't know. There we go. All right, we got a holo Poliwrath. Man, that's nice. But my holos are in the worst condition of all the cards. Oh, that's so sad. Why, Brian? I don't get it. All my commons are in like perfect condition. Well, not perfect. Some of them are. But there's another holo. And it's also in bad condition. It's all scratched up. Oh no. Bent, the edges are terrible. But that is so cool. Man, so I wonder what those are worth. I actually I've been forgetting to look and see what's first edition in here. Look at that! There's another one. Jolteon, also in pretty bad condition. Oh man. So we got Jolteon, Flareon holos. But we didn't find the Vaporeon holo. It's funny that they're not in the same, well, that the Flareon and the Jolteon weren't in the same spot. 6-year-old me obviously did not know how to sort these guys. But at least me as a 6-year-old was putting them in a binder. We got another holo here. We got a Wigglytuff. It makes me think that there's probably another holo around here. Wigglytuff, how you looking? Pretty okay. Hey! Oh, sorry, Chansey. Yeah, let me just throw all the holos. Yeah, also kind of bad condition. Oh, please be a Charizard behind the Charmeleon. Please. Oh, man. Or behind the Charmander. Okay, another Charmeleon, and that's it. 2 Charmeleons. Okay, maybe there's a Charizard behind the Charmander. Feels like we got a stack of these. Charmander. Arcanine. And Vulpix. No Charizard. Where's the Charizard? All right, guys, so I already see that. That is cool. I'm not sure if you know what that is, but I believe that is the Mew that came with the movie back in the day. I don't think it's an expensive card. They were kind of everywhere for a while. Let's see. Oh, there it is, Ancient Mew. In kind of bad condition. sure what he's worth, probably like 10 bucks. That's cool though. All right guys, so I thought I was done. But as you can see, this back pocket has a card that's inside a card saver. I'm not sure what it is. Hopefully it's something really cool. I'm gonna cover it up, flip it around. Okay, so it's in a sleeve, in like a promo card sleeve, plastic. So my first guess is that it's something out of like one of the starter decks. Oh, sweet. Okay, so this is yeah, I think it was out of one of the starter decks. This is a Champ holographic. It's got the first edition stamp on it. I'm not sure if that was the error one or not. Wow, that's cool. And it's in like really good condition too. Obviously, since it's been in the sleeve inside a card saver. That's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and sort these out a little bit, and then I'll check back with you guys and show you what all we have. All right, guys, so I have it all sorted out now. That was a ton of fun. That was so awesome. And it turns out after sorting it, we got everything from the Legendary Collection all the way down to base set. Basically a little bit of everything from in between. So I'm gonna start by checking out these promos here. And the Machamp might be my favorite thing, and I think it came out of a starter deck. It's first edition. I believe the first edition was an error put on these, but I'm not sure. But it's in awesome condition, and I mean, it's still in the plastic, which is just super cool. The Mews are awesome. The Mews are very cool too. They're a dime a dozen kind of, so they're not like too valuable, and this one's got some creases in it, but it's still a cool find. Now we have the Spanish cards, and most of them are funny because, I mean, they have like normal names, but like some of these towards the back, the names get like really funny. So like Ectoplasma instead of Gengar, then we got Nosferapti, Hypotrempe, Miserfbee, Rakalu, Smogo, and my favorite, Smogogo. So maybe they're not even Spanish. If you know, let me know. But I just thought it was hilarious. I have no idea where these came from, where I got them, if I traded it for them, or if like, maybe, was eBay even around back then? I don't know. Here's all my Japanese cards. I didn't sort these ones out by set because I didn't think it was worth it. I mean, nothing like too crazy in here, but my favorite part is, I mean, this is like the original backing for Japanese cards, the old school Pocket Monster back design. We'll check out the Topps cards that I don't think are worth too much. Maybe there's a couple, like the Pikachu might be worth something. That one's like a weird puzzle piece. Some of these looked like they came stuck together and they got ripped apart to get them out, so I don't know where they came from. There's a couple hollows, so Seadra, and then we have, yeah, then we have a Bulbasaur and a Squirtle. No Charmander, but we do have the Charizard, which might carry the Charizard tag, so that might be worth something. Octillery hollow, and then these ones are all the ones that, you know, looks like ripped out of a page or something like that. So don't think there's too much value in this. I don't think there's much of a market at all for Topps cards, but my favorite Topps cards have to be these ones here, where when you put them together, they make a pretty cool picture. You know, a nice little Pokemon picture. That might go on a wall. That might be more valuable as a complete set. Not entirely sure. I didn't look up values of all these. But then starting over here, we got the Legendary Collection. These were all cards from the Legendary Collection that we pulled out. Geodude, yeah, that's cool. Kabuto, Machop, Mankey, Onix. Unfortunately, like the ratio of like uncommons, commons, like to rares and holo rares seems really off. There's a ton, like almost all of these are commons and uncommons, very few rares and very few holo rares. So it makes me think that all the holos are either in another binder or I kept them completely separate from the rest of this collection. I have no idea, but it makes me want to go back to my mom's and figure out if there's any other cards lying around. So here we got Neo Destiny. These are all the cards from Neo Destiny. We got Psyduck. Yeah. Next up, we got a lot of cards from Neo Revelation. And I looked already, there's not really any first edition stamps on here. And like I said, just a lot of commons and uncommons, which it really is sad. But stick around for part 2. I'll release that in like a couple days. And also, I say it's a couple days because my editing is very slow and it's not that good. So it takes me time to do these things. And I hope you guys don't mind that I sped up this video. Had I not, we'd be looking at like a 45-minute video, and I just don't think that'd be too cool to watch. Here we got our Neo Discovery cards. And surprisingly, the condition on a lot of these cards is very good. I'm surprised how well protected I kept all these commons and uncommons, which once again really makes me think that I kept all the rares and holo rares in like really good shape, protected somewhere else. I have no idea. I'd really want to go find out. I mean, some of these have some pretty good whitening, but some of them are near mint for sure. Next up, Neo Genesis. These are cards from Neo Genesis. Here are our Gym Challenge cards. A good bit of these. And then, I mean, like, look how many there are here. So, once again, the holos are nowhere to be found. And we did get a few, which I'm happy about. Unfortunately, like, the holos are in the worst condition of all of them. So I'm not sure what happened. If those are ones that I traded for, because I mean, it looks like I did a good job of keeping my cards protected. But here we got Gym Heroes. Next up, we got our cards from Team Rocket with some pretty cool cards. So we got 2 Dark Vaporeons and a Charmander, which might be worth a couple bucks or so. But yeah, there's what we got from Team Rocket. That's cool, Dark Primate. I'm actually not a fan of some of the artwork on these old cards. Some of them are like really cool and iconic. Like that Dark Vaporeon is really pretty. But and the Charmander, like that is cool. Where's that one? So yeah, these coughings aren't that neat to me. Diglett just looks kind of goofy. But it was the 90s and early 2000s, so it is what it is. Here's our base set 2 cards with a couple rares and a... So yeah, this is where we had the most of our holo rares. So we had a rare Dragonair, rare Dragonair. Then we got our holo Poliwrath, Chansey, and Wigglytuff. We'll check these out so you can see the condition on these. The Dragonair, I think this one was the best of them all. Had some whitening in the corners, but everything else looks pretty good. The centering was good on that card. And then the Poliwrath, our 3 holos were kind of beat up. So yeah, it's not looking too good on the edge. Any of the edges kind of look pretty bad. This might be the better of the 3 as far as condition. Our Wigglytuff, let's check him out. Yeah, the edges don't look too good. The holo pattern doesn't look terrible. And the back has a ton of whitening. So that's unfortunate. I mean, I know it's not like the most valuable holo rare from the set anyway. Here's our Chansey. Has some scratches on the holo pattern and whitening. All the edges are kind of beat up. But then here are the rest of the cards from base set 2 that we got. War Turtle, maybe he's worth something, who knows. Meowth, I like that card. Next up, we got Fossil with a rare Articuno, so that was cool to see. Let's check the condition on this guy. He might be worth a couple bucks too, maybe 5. So some whitening on the 2 corners, all 3 corners. 3 out of the 4 corners have some whitening on them, but overall it looks pretty good. Here are the rest of the hits from Fossil. Fossil is not my favorite set. All right. Here are the hits from Jungle. We got a couple more hollows here. I'll check out the condition on these. They're all pretty bent, but that's not uncommon to see on hollows. After a while, they just bend. So the hollow looks pretty good on that, but just the edges they're just bad. But it is what it is, and it's still a super cool card. I mean, these two, I mean, they're awesome cards. I don't think they'll go for much with their condition, and they're not first edition or anything like that, but the edges are really bad in this one. This one's almost got a crease in it. Yeah, pretty beat up. I mean, how unfortunate is it, though, that of all the cards, the hollows are in the worst condition? I mean, what are the odds? There we go. There's our Kangaskhan. Hollow looks pretty good, super bent, and edges are pretty bad as well. Here's the rest of our Jungle hits. There's no Pikachus in here, which is weird. Like I said, they've got to be in another binder or somewhere else. Maybe the second binder, I haven't really looked through it yet. But stay tuned. If you're not subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe, because the part 2, I'm really hoping that we find a page like stacked with hollows or something like that. And then finally, last but not least, we got our base set cards. And I'm gonna first look at the condition on the backs of these. Okay, this one's really nice. What is that? All right, Haunter, that's nice. Yeah. Overall, there's a few good ones, but yeah, nothing rare. Charmeleon, he might be worth something, who knows? Oh, nice. Okay, so we got a couple Charmanders. I think he's actually maybe more valuable than the Charmeleon. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like everyone considers the Charmeleon the awkward teenage stage. Like, it is not that cool looking. There we got our Charmanders. All right, Magmar. A couple other cool things. Yeah. All right, Bulbasaur, he might be worth something too. Who knows? I should have looked up the value of these things before making the video, but just too much to look over. But anyway, guys, that is it for the video. Guys, I hope you really enjoyed it. If you stuck around to the very end, consider liking and consider subscribing. It really helps me out. And then let me know in the comment section below, what is your favorite set of all the sets we have here? And also, what is your favorite card that you've seen so far? And like I said, stay tuned for part 2, where we go over the second binder that I picked up from my mom. And then maybe, who knows, maybe someday we'll have a part 3 where I find all my hollows, if they're not in binder number 2. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.